Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English Odyssey, the podcast designed to help you improve your English listening skills while discovering fascinating, real-world topics. I'm Emma.
And I'm Ben. We are absolutely thrilled to have you with us today. How are you feeling today, Emma?
I am feeling energetic and excited, Ben. I have been preparing for today's episode for a long time because we are diving into one of the biggest topics of our era.
Oh yes. Today, we are taking a very deep dive, into the world of artificial intelligence, commonly known as AI.
Exactly. In our previous episodes, we touched upon AI briefly, but today, we are giving you a comprehensive audio masterclass delivered in clear, simple, B1 to B2 level English.
That's right. If you are an intermediate English learner, this episode is engineered specifically for you. You will expand your professional vocabulary, strengthen your grammar comprehension, and gain a clear understanding of how AI works, how it impacts jobs, and how you can use it in your daily life.
So, grab a warm cup of coffee or tea, find a comfortable seat, sit back, relax, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and let's explore artificial intelligence together.
To kick things off, Emma, let's clarify what artificial intelligence actually means. Many people talk about AI, but they don't really know what happens under the hood.
That's a great idiom to start with, Ben. Under the hood literally refers to opening the front cover of a car to see the engine. Metaphorically, it means understanding how something functions internally behind the scenes.
Exactly. So what is under the hood of artificial intelligence, Emma?
At its core, AI is not magic, and it is not a conscious robot like in science fiction movies. It is a branch of computer science focused on building software that can perform tasks that usually require human intelligence.
Tasks like understanding spoken language, recognizing images, solving complex mathematical problems, or making strategic decisions.
Precisely. And the foundation of modern AI relies on two main concepts, algorithms and data.
Let's explain those two words for our language learners. What is an algorithm?
An algorithm is simply a set of step-by-step instructions or rules that a computer follows to solve a problem. Think of it like a recipe for baking a cake.
A recipe. Step 1. Mix flour and eggs. Step 2. Add sugar. Step 3. Bake in the oven.
Exactly. Traditional software was like a rigid recipe written completely by human programmers. But modern AI uses something much more advanced called machine learning.
Machine learning. That sounds like the machine learns by itself. Is that correct?
Yes, absolutely. Instead of a human writing every single rule, engineers feed the computer massive amounts of data, like millions of books, articles, or photos.
And the computer analyzes all that data to discover patterns on its own.
Exactly. For example, if you show a machine learning model 1 million photos of cats and 1 million photos of dogs, it learns to recognize the subtle differences between a cat and a dog without a human ever defining what a whisker or a tail is.
That is incredible. And what about deep learning and neural networks? We hear those technical terms all the time.
Deep learning is a specialized subset of machine learning. It uses artificial neural networks, which are mathematical systems inspired by the structure of the human brain.
Inspired by the human brain. So, it has artificial neurons that pass information back and forth?
Yes, thousands or millions of interconnected nodes that process data in layers. This allows the system to recognize speech, translate languages instantly, and even generate human-like text.
Wow, that gives us a very clear picture of the technology. But Emma, why do so many people feel nervous, resistant, or even afraid when they hear about AI?
That brings us to a major topic, psychological resistance. When new, disruptive technology appears in society, human beings naturally feel anxiety.
Why is fear such a natural human reaction to new technology?
Because human psychology values predictability, routine, and safety. Rapid change creates uncertainty, the uncomfortable feeling of not knowing what the future holds.
That makes so much sense. When people feel uncertainty, they worry about losing their jobs, their income, or their sense of purpose.
Exactly. But if we look at history through a calm and rational lens, we discover that this psychological resistance is not new at all. History repeats itself continuously.
Oh, tell us some historical stories, Emma. What can history teach us about technological panic?
Let's travel back in time to the 1970s, when electronic pocket calculators first became affordable and popular in schools.
Pocket calculators. Were people actually afraid of calculators in the 1970s?
Teachers and academics were absolutely terrified, Ben. Many school boards tried to ban calculators completely.
Why were teachers terrified of a small plastic device that does math?
They believed that if students used calculators, children would stop learning basic mental arithmetic, human brains would become weak and lazy, and the entire educational system would collapse.
Haha, that sounds almost funny to us today. But what actually happened in reality?
Calculators did not destroy human brain power or mathematics education. Instead, they liberated students, engineers, and scientists from spending hours doing tedious, repetitive manual calculations.
So scientists could spend their time solving bigger, more complex engineering problems.
Exactly. Calculators became a tool that elevated human productivity rather than destroying intelligence.
What about the internet revolution in the 1990s? Did people resist that too?
Absolutely. In the mid-1990s, critics argued that the internet was just a silly temporary trend, or that it would ruin human relationships and isolate people in their homes.
They said nobody would read physical books anymore, and that traditional society would end.
Exactly. But instead, the internet transformed the global economy. It created millions of brand new job titles that never existed before, like web developers, digital marketers, cybersecurity experts, and e-commerce entrepreneurs.
So when we look at AI today through the lens of history, we realize that technology usually transforms the nature of work rather than simply eliminating human usefulness. That is such a reassuring perspective, Emma. Historical context helps us remain calm and curious instead of panicking.
Precisely. And now let's explore 4 remarkable AI tools that professionals, students, and content creators are using right now in 2026.
Great idea. Let's start with Category 1, Conversational AI and Language Assistants, specifically ChatGPT and Claude.
ChatGPT and Claude are large language models, or LLMs. They are trained on immense libraries of written text, allowing them to engage in natural dialogue, draft text, and answer complex questions.
Now, Emma, for our English learners listening today, how can ChatGPT or Claude serve as an educational partner?
They are extraordinary study buddies. For example, if you are writing an email in English, you can paste your draft into ChatGPT or Claude and say, "Please check my grammar, point out my mistakes, and offer 3 suggestions to make this sound more professional."
Wow. You can even ask it to explain difficult grammar concepts. For instance, can you explain the difference between the present perfect and past simple using 5 simple everyday examples?
Exactly. Or you can ask it to simplify complex topics by typing, "Explain quantum computing like I am a 12-year-old student using simple English vocabulary."
That is so useful. It acts like a patient, non-judgmental private tutor available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Now let's move to Category 2, Intelligent Research and Search Engines, featuring Perplexity AI.
Perplexity AI. How does Perplexity AI differ from traditional search engines like Google or Bing, Emma?
Traditional search engines give you a long list of blue website links. You have to click on link after link, read through long articles, and filter out advertisements to find your answer manually.
That can take 20 or 30 minutes of frustrating searching.
Exactly. Perplexity AI works completely differently. When you ask it a question, it instantly scans dozens of reliable websites across the live internet, synthesizes the information, and writes a concise, structured answer for you in real time.
And the best part is that it provides direct citations and footnotes.
Yes, footnotes are tiny clickable numbers that show you the exact source website where the information originated.
That allows you to verify facts instantly, ensuring accuracy and saving hours of academic or professional research time.
Next, let's explore Category 3, AI voice synthesis and audio generation, featuring 11 Labs.
11 Labs. This is especially interesting because we love audio and podcasts. What does 11 Labs do?
Eleven Labs is an advanced platform that converts written text into astonishingly lifelike human voice speech.
Lifelike means it sounds so realistic that it is almost impossible to tell whether you are listening to a real human actor or a computer algorithm.
Precisely. Eleven Labs can express subtle emotions, natural pauses, laughter, variations in pitch, and authentic regional accents in dozens of different languages.
What are the main practical advantages of voice technology like 11 Labs?
Accessibility, speed, and cost efficiency. In the past, producing an audiobook or a corporate video voiceover meant hiring a voice actor, renting an expensive recording studio, buying thousands of dollars of microphone equipment, and spending days editing audio files.
Now, creators can write a script, choose an AI voice profile, and generate studio-quality audio in just a few clicks.
It opens up incredible possibilities for educational content, language learning apps, accessibility tools for visually impaired individuals, and global media production.
And what is Category 4, Emma? Visual creation and image generation, featuring Leonardo AI.
Yes, Leonardo AI is a powerful creative platform that generates original visual artwork, digital graphics, photorealistic images, and design assets from text prompts.
A prompt is the written description or instruction that a user types into the AI generator, right?
Exactly. For example, you can type, a cozy wooden library with a fireplace, soft warm lighting, detailed oil painting style, and Leonardo AI generates 4 unique, high-resolution artwork pieces matching your description in 10 seconds.
That is mind-blowing. What are the benefits of tools like Leonardo AI for non-designers?
It democratizes design. You don't need 10 years of advanced graphic design software training to visualize your creative concepts. Small business owners, teachers, writers, and students can create custom illustrations for books, blog posts, presentations, and social media content effortlessly.
That is a truly impressive group of tools, Emma.
It really is. And here is a quick, important note for our wonderful community of listeners.
If you are excited to test tools like 11 Labs for realistic voice creation or Perplexity AI for ultra-fast research, you can find our special direct links in the description box right below this video.
To be completely transparent with you, those specific links for 11 Labs and Perplexity are affiliate links. This means that if you choose to sign up or try a paid plan through them, our channel receives a small commission at no extra cost to you whatsoever.
Exactly. It is a fantastic win-win situation. It gives you access to cutting-edge AI tools to boost your productivity or language practice, while directly supporting English Odyssey, so we can keep creating high-quality, free lessons for you every single week.
Absolutely. Transparency and honesty are essential to us, and we deeply appreciate your support.
Now, Emma, let's widen our perspective and look at the bigger picture across society. What are the key advantages and major risks of artificial intelligence overall?
Let's divide this into clear pros and cons. The primary advantage of AI across all industries is automation of routine tasks.
Automation. That means letting computer software perform repetitive, predictable, and administrative work automatically, without human intervention.
Exactly. Tasks like sorting thousands of emails, entering numerical data into spreadsheets, scheduling appointments, or processing basic invoices can now be done in seconds.
And when humans are freed from boring, repetitive tasks, what do they gain, Emma?
They gain time. Time to focus on high-level human skills like creative strategy, critical thinking, complex problem-solving, and building meaningful interpersonal relationships.
Another major advantage is deep personalization.
Yes, in education, AI can adapt learning material to a student's exact speed, strengths, and weaknesses. In medicine, AI can help doctors analyze genetic data to create customized medical treatments tailored specifically to an individual patient.
Those benefits are enormous. But what about the cons, the risks and ethical disadvantages of AI, Emma?
The first critical challenge is ethics, misinformation, and deepfakes.
Let's explain what a deep fake is for our listeners.
A deepfake is a video, photo, or audio recording generated by AI that convincingly impersonates a real human saying or doing something they never actually said or did.
That can be used by dishonest people to spread fake news, commit financial fraud, or trick the public.
Exactly. This is why critical thinking is more important today than at any point in human history. We must learn to evaluate information, check sources, and never accept digital media at face value without verification.
Another serious issue is AI hallucinations.
Hallucination is a fascinating word in computer science. When a language model doesn't know the answer to a question, it sometimes invents false information, fake historical facts, or non-existent book titles while sounding completely confident.
Yes. It speaks with such high confidence that you might believe it even when it is totally wrong.
Exactly. That is why human oversight, a human reviewing and fact-checking AI output is absolutely mandatory.
And finally, there is the risk of over-reliance. If students or professionals rely on AI to write every sentence, solve every math problem, and make every decision, human analytical skills could deteriorate over time.
Precisely. We must treat AI like an exercise bicycle for our minds, a tool that strengthens us, not a sofa that makes us lazy.
Let's talk about the impact of AI on the job market, Emma. Which specific sectors are undergoing the biggest changes, and which jobs remain safe?
That is the question on everyone's mind. Jobs that involve high-volume, predictable, repetitive data handling are changing rapidly.
For instance, entry-level data entry clerks, basic document reviewers, routine telemarketing callers, and simple language translators.
Exactly. However, rather than eliminating these professions entirely, AI is shifting the role of the human worker.
How so? Can you give us a concrete workplace example?
Consider customer support agents. In a modern company, an AI customer service system can handle 80% of routine, simple questions like, how do I reset my password? Or where is my delivery package?
That leaves the remaining 20% of complex, emotionally delicate customer problems to human agents.
Yes, when a customer is upset, confused, or dealing with a unique emergency, they don't want to talk to a cold algorithm. They need human empathy, active listening, and emotional understanding.
What about physical trades and hands-on professions, Emma? Like plumbers, electricians, carpenters, mechanics, or nurses?
Skilled physical trades have exceptional job security against AI and automation.
Why are skilled trades so safe, Emma?
Because physical real-world environments are unpredictable and chaotic. A plumber working inside an old house has to squeeze into tight spaces, inspect rusted custom pipes, adapt to unique architectural flaws, and make creative physical judgments on the spot.
Current robotics and AI software are nowhere near capable of replacing that level of physical dexterity, spatial awareness, and adaptable manual skill.
Exactly. So skilled trade workers, healthcare professionals, physical therapists, and artisans have a very bright future ahead.
What about creative and strategic roles, like novelists, film directors, executive leaders, and teachers?
They will thrive by using AI as a creative partner. AI can generate ideas or draft outlines, but true artistic vision, deep emotional resonance, moral leadership, and human connection can only come from a human heart and mind.
Emma, there is a famous summary quote about the future of employment that summarizes this entire topic beautifully. Could you share it with our listeners?
I would love to. The quote states, AI will not replace humans. However, humans using AI will replace humans who refuse to adapt and use AI.
Wow. Let's repeat that one more time because it is so impactful. AI will not replace humans. However, humans using AI will replace humans who refuse to adapt and use AI.
That brings us back to our favorite aviation metaphor, the co-pilot metaphor.
Yes. Imagine you are the captain flying a passenger airplane.
You sit in the main pilot seat. AI is your digital co-pilot sitting next to you. Your co-pilot handles complex flight calculations, monitors weather patterns, scans instruments, and offers navigational suggestions in real time.
But you, the human captain, are always in full control of the aircraft. You hold the steering controls, make final executive decisions, and ensure the safety of the journey.
That is the ideal relationship with technology. When you embrace AI as your intelligent co-pilot, your personal productivity, learning speed, and career value multiply dramatically.
This has been such a rich, illuminating discussion, Emma. Now, to help our listeners consolidate their learning, let's transition to our interactive practice section.
Yes, we have prepared 10 comprehension questions based on today's episode, followed by a review of 10 key vocabulary words with clear definitions.
Listeners, try to answer these 10 questions in your head, or write your answers in English in the comments section below this video to practice your written English skills.
Here is question number 1. What idiom did we use at the beginning of the episode to describe understanding how something works internally?
Question number 2. What is the simple definition of an algorithm?
Question number 3. In machine learning, does a human programmer write every rule manually, or does the computer learn patterns from data?
Question number 4. What historical device from the 1970s caused teachers to panic about students losing their math skills?
Question number 5. Which conversational AI tools did we highlight as great 24/7 personal study tutors for language learners?
Question number 6. How does Perplexity AI differ from a traditional search engine like Google?
Question number 7. What does the term lifelike mean when describing voice synthesis technology like 11 Labs?
Question number 8. What is an AI hallucination?
Question number 9. Why are physical trade jobs like plumbers or electricians safe from being replaced by AI?
And question number 10. In our airplane metaphor, who is the pilot in control and who is the co-pilot?
Take a moment to think about your answers. If you need to rewind the audio and listen again, feel free to do so. Repetition is a secret weapon in language acquisition.
Now, let's systematically review our 10 key vocabulary words from today's masterclass. Repeat each word out loud after us to build your mouth muscle memory and pronunciation confidence.
Word number 1, algorithm. An algorithm is a step-by-step set of rules or instructions followed by a computer to solve a problem.
Algorithm.
Word number 2, automation. Automation is the technique of making an apparatus, a process, or a system operate automatically without direct human effort.
Automation.
Word number 3, copilot. A copilot is an assistant or helper that works alongside the primary person in charge to complete a complex mission.
Copilot.
Word number 4, dexterity. Dexterity means skill, flexibility, and grace in using one's hands or physical body to perform complex tasks.
Dexterity.
Word number 5, efficiency. Efficiency means achieving maximum productivity and output with minimum wasted effort, time, or expense.
Efficiency.
Word number 6, empathy. Empathy is the psychological capacity to understand, share, and feel the emotions and perspectives of another person.
Empathy.
Word number 7, hallucination. In artificial intelligence, an hallucination is a confident response by an AI model that is factually incorrect or completely fabricated.
Hallucination.
Word number 8, lifelike. Lifelike means resembling or simulating a real, living human or natural object with extraordinary accuracy.
Lifelike.
Word number 9, resistance. Resistance is the refusal to accept or comply with something new, or the act of attempting to prevent a change.
Resistance.
Word number 10, transparency. Transparency means openness, honesty, and clear communication without hidden agendas or secret information.
Transparency.
Outstanding work, everyone. Repeating vocabulary aloud and practicing active listening is how you transition from a passive learner to a fluent speaker.
Now, here is your 7-day action challenge for this week.
Pick one of the topics or tools we discussed today. For example, ask Perplexity AI a question about history, or try typing a paragraph in ChatGPT to check your English grammar, and leave a short comment below in English sharing your experience.
Reading and responding to comments is one of our favorite parts of making this show, so we can't wait to read your thoughts.
If you found today's deep dive helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe to English Odyssey, and share this episode with a friend, classmate, or colleague who is practicing English.
Don't forget to check out the description box below for the special links to 11 Labs and Perplexity AI.
Thank you so much for spending your valuable time learning with us today. Keep practicing your English every single day, stay curious, and keep exploring.
Goodbye, everyone. Have a wonderful and productive week ahead.